high. Completion percentage also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
That man got an upbeat.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Lawrence. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
And when you think of the Vikings, you think of a team that brings a lot of pressure to the quarterback, but a surprise in 2020, only 23 sacks as a unit last year. So they're in need of bigger production from their pass rush in 2021. Remember, last year's numbers, they were in the bottom 5 in the NFL. No way they want a repeat of that.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Lawrence to throw. A hit as fires. He throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Running on first down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. And left side here, it's Graham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards.
Hold up. Why is he starting?
And it's good for a Viking first. First down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not only...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Julian Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Stephen Weatherly in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Come on. Hey, what the f... Bro, are you serious? Jalen Ramsey hurt?
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. 2nd and 15. Lawrence. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
You may just cut your own people if that's the case.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Yo, that man better be flying like
49
this.
yards.
They
Just
better have
3 on the
99
return.
speed.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Really, bro? A holding call? Come on, dog.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got the hook up to Landry. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big pickup of 38.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline.
Can he get this feet down? They're cheating. They're cheating. They are cheating. I know he got his feet down.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Thaddeus Moss there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
He got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Second and 7. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And the Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Lawrence will throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And very little daylight there. He'll get a
nothing on this run game.
2nd and 8. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here's Mostert, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Caught by Allen. Not much there, only a yard. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Complete. It's Henry. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Stephen Weatherly picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now. Showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mack. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
But they've been able to get him going and establish the run. I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all in the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They can just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Runs through the contact. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Allen's got it complete.
I ain't gonna lie, that don't even make sense. How you got that over assist?
Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lawrence. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 5 now. Lawrence over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down. Mack shoves him aside. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd and 10. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that will be incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back. Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he is swung to scrimmage. Calling no even with a 3rd and about 0. Here's Lawrence. And caught by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Lawrence. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. On the give, this is Mack. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down and much more for Henry. And finally brought down at the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Lawrence to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him What does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Fournette running out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And that is incomplete.
Really can't do anything in the second half.
Play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Isaiah Simmons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Are we still in?
I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Really
How did he? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. But how can you not?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Open man is Higgins. A gain of 6 there on 1st. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
This one complete.
No, this is a war. You looking garbage.
And he is going to
real.
have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence.
This man doesn't work his lost too. What's supposed to be a pick? I don't even know who this man is. He mustn't.
He got 29 yards that time. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. But to throw again is Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
Thank you.
That should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Shit, man. Passing the ball in the second half.
The intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
You know what to say, boys. It's been, boy. It's been.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the reception.
It's AJ. You better catch the ball.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
And I throw a stupid pick. 40 seconds in the game. Oh, he's got to lose. This game doesn't let me get out without throwing a pick.
44-yard line.
This game not letting me finish without throwing a dang pick. We ain't you. I don't care.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this completes.
How's he catching the ball? Like, y'all better have stickies over there.
Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And why he beat you off the line like that?
My man. 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
The way y'all get
so
routed is
still
upsetting.
need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Second half, our team
From where
just
they
fell
were, they knew
apart.
this was going to be tough.
We
They
didn't
got
show
the
up.
touchdown. Now they need the miracle. The
You
onside
think we
kick
put
and
a
a little
third
extra.
string in there?
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Jerry Judy, you got no hands, boy. There's a reason why we be going with LSU players.
That time he was looking for Jerry Judy, and that'll bring up second down. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone.
None of them Bama boys be a disappointment.
So So for the Vikings, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown.
That's a handful.
They'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
Boy, it's been living off Julio for how long?
They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Who else y'all got? See, we don't got a thing. We all at the sevens. Look no further. That boy had to Google him. Look at this. Cool. Cool. We talking about we talking about rookies now? We talking about rookies now? Child, please. They let go of Julio because Julio feet was all tied from turf toe and carrying the Falcons. That's why Julio left. You're like, Julio, we ain't gonna win here. Just go somewhere where you can win. You know where he went? To the only other Bama person in the league, King Henry. It was nowhere else to go. That boy said, Bama. Nobody responded. N'Keal Harry? Or N'Keal Harry, Dante? I said, or N'Keal Harry. He really do say that every year. N'Keal Harry about to have a Pro Bowl season. Boy, do he be barely making a roster talking about a Pro Bowl season. Only reason he make the roster is because what Cam be putting in the media every year. N'Keal Harry this, N'Keal Harry that. Gotta put him on the roster. Man, child, please. You know who about to have a great season? James White, check down. Boy, James White, check down. The weakest. Man, he done already proved who Damian Harris is. I'm be like, oh look, I see him right there with the Gatorade bottles on the sideline. Oh man. He ain't gonna win you no games. He's just not gonna lose them. Okay. You always say that until it's a tight game and you gonna need him to win the game.
Man, that don't work in the playoffs. If he get there. I want to see if I'm proven right again this year. I hope not. I hope Tua actually do something. I don't believe in Tua. I didn't believe in him when he was in college. Talking about some tank for Tua. Should have been just draft Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, the only Bama quarterback I believe in, and that's because he left Bama. That's the sad part. You show me a superstar Bama quarterback. That's what they did for. What Mac Jones did perfectly. In college, he didn't lose them games. Had about 5 receivers, that 5 first round receivers. First round receivers about to join the team next year. Because it's Bama. Just don't lose the game. Just throw to them boys. DB is gonna be 15 yards away. Can't miss him. That was Mac Jones. Now he finna. That's what's crazy about it. He finna get the opposite of that. He finna go from the best receivers to nothing. To nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even notice that. Like, he really might get exposed next year. This man finna go from the best receivers to nothing. Bless you. I still remember to this day. I said Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the draft. Niggas want to draft all them scrubs. Niggas ain't want to listen. I don't want to hear that. GMs. No. No, that's what we say about Alabama guys. We don't say that about LSU guys. I really wish we got fucking Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, that shit pissed me off. The Dolphins. Hey, man. He always show up. That's the thing about him. Dog, like, I had to pull this shit back up. Dog, I'm really looking at the people that went in front of Justin Jefferson. The Eagles should get the shit slapped out of them. They deserve that. Jalen Rager. That was so. I was disgusted when I was watching that. I remember that. I'm thinking, okay, next receiver off the board, J. Jeff. I seen this man. I'm like, I was just sick. He got picked right after him. I still don't like that we drafted Isaiah Simmons. I would have. Yeah, just because he's 6'4" and dumb fast. Isaiah Simmons. Exactly. And we got him. 2020. I am worried about my Cardinals. Honestly, I wanted us to get. It was one mock draft that had us getting Justin Jefferson that year. They didn't know where they wanted to put Justin Jefferson in the mock draft. He was above the Bama receivers. Then he was under them. I don't know, bro. I don't know where this nigga Jalen Rager came from in front of Justin Jefferson. Yeah, we really could have. Like, if we sign him, I mean, I'm good with what we got now. Niggas got AJ Green, Kirk, Hop. Like, we good. But it's JJF. I don't know. Oof. That's the thing, though. If they had J. Jeff, they wouldn't have been picking that high. Nah, honestly, like, I wanted the Cardinals to get Patrick Queen over Isaiah Simmons. I ain't about to move it. Touch him out. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd really be looking back at these drafts and just being pissed off. Like, even though a lot of it is hindsight, it's shit that I just knew during the draft. Like, that's my thing too, bro. Like, the Dolphins could have got, bro. They could have got J. Jeff and Jalen Hurts. He went in the second round. Because they're dumb. It's because they're dumb. No, they're dumb because it's always an agenda every year that everybody just runs with. You don't remember, that's how you know it's sad, because I'm forgetting buddy name already. What's his name? Trubisky. Remember that agenda? You can't tell me they don't have an agenda every year, bro. What year was that? I forgot. I know the Jets sick. Ooh, I'll be sick. I'll be so sick. Niggas pick Sam Darnold at third. I want to fight somebody. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm still mad about that draft with us. Garbage ass Josh Rosen. It's just I knew we wasn't gonna stick with him. I ain't even want to stick with him, to be honest. Yeah, I don't need to look at this draft no more. It's pissing me off. Oh my God, Derwin James, Jair, bro. Oh my gosh, dog. I think this gonna be one of the drafts that haunt us for a long time. Long time. Yes, I feel like this draft gonna haunt us for a long time. It's probably gonna hunt the Jets more, but it's gonna hunt us too. Niggas pick Josh Rosen. Waste of time. Yes, then right after that, Minka got picked. Derwin got picked at 17. Jair 18. This was another agenda draft when Lamar Jackson went at the end of the round. Just stupid. Yeah, bro, it's an agenda every year, bro. I don't be understanding how you see a man snap, right? I mean, just snapping at college. As soon as they stop playing, all it is talking, talking, talking. Stuff get in your head. Stuff get in your head. Oh, now this man done dropped. Now this dude done dropped. This dude, I don't know what it is. He just fly all the way to the top of the board. It don't make no. I don't understand. What they got to do with the agent? We're looking at film, bro. I don't want, bro. Bro, did you watch Louisville when Lamar Jackson was at Louisville? Yeah, you'd be fired if you was my GM. Like you talking, I'd be like, hey, we talking about agents? We we talking about agents? Bro, you know how many Dolphins games I would go to if the Dolphins drafted Lamar Jackson? Do you, bruh? Bruh, I at least have to go to like, I'd probably be want to go to like 5 every year at least. Bare minimum 5 home games. Just to see him. I don't care. Where did the Dolphins even get that year? Oh yeah, we got Minka. That wasn't a bad pick. They just, oh, I'm about to get pissed off even more. Yeah, and I blame Bobby McCain. I'm always blame him. Garbage ass nigga. It's the fact he wasn't even garbage. He just was doing too much. I don't want to call him garbage. Look at the 2016 draft. Oh, I remember this draft. This actually wasn't a bad draft for anybody. Oof, except the Broncos. I forgot this nigga existed. Dante. Dante. No. Sherry actually wasn't even bad coming out of college. He was fine in my opinion. I wanted the Dolphins to get him. But I'm talking about, bro, I forgot. Yes, I forgot Paxton Lynch existed. I don't know. How did Derrick Henry go in the second round? Agenda. I remember this dude, Christian Hackenberg. I don't know what the Jets was doing now. That was an experiment. This wasn't a bad draft. This draft has some gems. Ugh. I didn't know y'all got Justin Simmons in this draft. I guess y'all made up for it.